Pick a number from 1 to 10, quick.
9.
You win. Take off all your clothes. Nice and gentle and easy, right?
Okay.
Rodney Dangerfield is one of the most iconic comedians of all time, known for his unforgettable jokes and unique style. Let's take a look at some of his funniest and most memorable moments.
No, sex a powerful thing.
Powerful
really
thing, yes, it
I
is.
mean, a guy meets a girl, he's not sure if he likes her. A guy takes her out, he'll take her out a few times, spend all kinds of money on her, ask her all kinds of questions, you know. That's where a dog is lucky, you know. A dog is smart. You know, a dog meets another dog, you don't have to go through all that. Comes out with one smell. She's for me. That's it, you know.
Rodney Dangerfield gets some very strange advice from his daughter.
Now, I tell you, there's always something, you know. My doctor told my wife and I we should enjoy sex every night. Now we'll never see each other. I mean, my wife, I go for her. The trouble is she don't go for me. When my wife makes love to me, there's always a reason for it. You know, one night she used me to time an egg.
Rodney takes his wife to the ballad, but she has other plans.
My wife, she can't do nothing right. I always have trouble with my wife. You can't do nothing right,
That's
Jack.
too bad.
I mean, I took her to the ballet. She forgot the sandwiches.
What's that?
Yeah, well, what are you going to do? Okay. I got all kinds of problems, Johnny. My daughter got pregnant from eating chicken. Yeah, it was finger-licking good, and one thing led to another. You know.
A red light stop leads to a very unexpected invitation.
Driving along, I stop at a red light, and a woman pulls up and stops right alongside of me. Very attractive, looks at me and smiles and everything else, and she goes like this to me. I said, wow, did I get lucky? Holy jeez. Boy, I should have taken a shower. Holy jeez. So I follow her, you know. I follow her, and finally we come to a very expensive house, and she pulls in her driveway. And I get out of the truck, my fish truck, and I walked over to her and I said, well, where do we go from here? She said, nowhere. I want to show you a shortcut to my house. You got my fish in your truck.
Ronnie remembers how broke he was growing up, and it gets worse.
Don't get me wrong, I'm doing okay today. You know, I've been broke most of my life. Now, for years, I was picking up the phone and acting surprised. The check came back. When I was a kid, I had nothing. I was poor. I was so poor, my rich aunt died. In a will, I owed her $20. I was poor. In fact, you have no idea how poor I was.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was so poor in my neighborhood, the rainbow was in black and white.
Ronnie's biggest dating lag take another's hilarious turn.
That's all right. And the girls here, are they pretty? Oh, I tell you, I never had any luck with girls here in Vegas. Never. One time I took out a belly dancer. She told me I turned her stomach. And one time they fixed me up with a girl. I got stuck, I'll tell you that. Yeah, blind date like, you know? Yeah, they told me she had early American features. Yeah, she looked like a buffalo.
Ronnie learns some comedy gets are harder than they look.
This is nice. You can finish your act without getting hit here, you know. I worked in tough places.
That's not true, actually. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I worked in tough places. Places like Fonzo's Knuckle Room. Aldo's, formerly Vito's. Formerly Nunzio's. That was a tough one, Nunzio's. I sat down to eat, and the menu had broken leg of lamb. And Nunzio, he was tough, Nunzio. He said to me, kid, you want to go hunting? I said, okay, I'm game, and he shot me.
Ronnie shared his funniest stories about women and one white beach experience.
Tell you, Jay, I found out the best way to get girls, you know?
Yeah, best way?
I hang out at women's prisons and wait for parolees. But my favorite girls are the ones who wear eyeglasses. They're the best, the ones who wear eyeglasses. When you take them home, you breathe heavy, they don't know what the hell you're doing. But I had a bad experience a few weeks ago.
Really?
I went to a nude beach.
Yeah.
They kicked me out. They told me it's impolite to point.
Ronnie turns life in a rough neighborhood into comedy gold.
Well, last week I went to the track, too. That was a beauty. When they shot off the opening gun, they killed my horse. Well, I'll tell you, things happen to me you wouldn't believe. I mean, it's a weird feeling, me standing in a men's room. You see your home phone number on the wall. I don't know. I tell you what, me, nothing comes easy, you know. Show business, I worked every tough joint there is. Places like Fonzo's Knuckle Room, Aldo's, formerly Vito's, formerly Nunzio's. That was a tough one, Nunzio's. Every night the boss would say the same thing to me. Be funny. My people come in there, forget their troubles. I mean, how do you make a guy forget he's up for manslaughter? It's rough, you know?
Ronnie's too busy, then discover he can't figure out how to leave.
Well, look, it's been fun being here.
I know you got to run. You got another late show.
So many things to do. I have this, now I have a new problem. How to get off.
Are you taping a special or anything out here?
Yeah, no, I'm taping something. I'm taping somebody to a chair, I think. That's the,
I don't care what it is. Hey, it's good to see you. And it's nice you to bring
just for 1 second, you're busy, so I just want to drop in. Doc, how are you?
This is kind of smart here, the way that blends in there.
Ronnie looks back at his ventriloquist days and why he quit.
Well, I tell you, last year in Vegas, I worked at a very small hotel.
Small
very
place?
small. Oh, small. You kidding? The slot machine had one fruit, you know.
I didn't know.
Very
Small place.
small. You kidding? Well, that showbiz, there's always problems, Johnny. Showbiz, forget about it. Last week my fan club broke up. You know, the guy died. Showbiz, you kidding? You know, I've been knocking around for years, you know.
Yeah.
Now, you kid, when I started in showbiz, I was in ventriloquism. Then I had to quit. I got too big for the guy's lap, you know.
Well, you know what? How's your health?
Health is okay. We'll get to the health.
Yeah, we'll get to the health.
Ronnie jokes about an ugly family with a hilarious photo album.
Now, I'll tell you what, me, you know, I get in trouble with little things. Like the last time I got a haircut. My wife told me it was terrible. I said to her, why is my haircut terrible? She said, why? Because it looks like you got a haircut. Yeah, she says when you get a haircut, it's not supposed to look like you got a haircut. She said, Harry got a haircut. No one even knew that Harry got a haircut. I said, then how do you know Harry got a haircut? So now I got a new problem. Next week I'm due to get a haircut. And I don't want it to look like I got a haircut. So what I'm doing now is I'm trying to find a barber who don't look like he's a barber.
Ronnie's simple haircut turns into a ridiculous barber problem.
Thought I saw that. No, but I mean, looks don't mean nothing. I got a niece, an ugly girl. She got married. She's happy, you know. She married an ugly guy. And today they got two very ugly kids. In fact, they're all so ugly in a family album. They only keep the negatives. Tell you one thing, though, of all the girls I went out with, to me, my wife is the smartest, you know? I mean, because since I'm married, my wife taught me things that I never knew when I was single. Well, she taught me that the wife's clothes go on the wooden hangers. The husband's clothes are wire hangers. And when she needs more hangers, she picks out some of my clothes that look like they don't deserve to be hung up. Well, last week I bought a new suit. I held it up at a hanger. I said, honey, how do you like it? She said, how can I tell? Try it on. I tried it on. She stole the wooden hanger. There's no laughs. I live in a rough neighborhood. Very bad. Forget it, will you? Just last week a guy pulled a knife on me. I could see it wasn't a real professional job. There was butter on it. Terrible neighborhood. The first day I moved in, I asked a cop, I said, how long I walk to the subway? He said, I don't know. So far, no one ever made it. Knocking on my door, asked me to support different movements, drives, causes. Guy knocked on my door last week, told me how the Korean people need our help. Said if I give just $1, then Sugu.